Liminal spaces. They're everywhere all around us, even if you don't notice. There are these unsettling places that provoke a sense of nostalgia and unease. But these places are not strictly abandoned malls or empty hallways. Often, they can be hiding in plain sight on the internet. It is surprising how often I find liminal space photos on the internet in seemingly totally mundane places. When the anonymous 4chan user found the famous backrooms photo, it spawned a whole fictional universe. Or is it fictional? The user found the photo from a Wisconsin-based hobby shop and RC Raceways blog. The discovery of liminal spaces in ordinary places is the essence I'm capturing in this video, revealing previously unidentified liminal photos. Point being, the internet is a treasure trove of undiscovered liminal spaces if you keep your eyes open for them. Today, I'm taking you on a journey for 5 liminal spaces that I have found online, each one with their own story of discovery, and some of the sources might surprise you. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video, because I've posted all 5 on Reddit's r/liminal space, and we'll rank and reveal which one captured the most attention. If you enjoy diving into the obscure corners of the internet with me, don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching. Cashproof.org. This website is full of liminal photography, but there is a sinister secret hiding behind the family website you see here. And you cannot tell the story of Cashproof.org without understanding the man who created it, Eugene Cashproof. Eugene grew up in a time when the internet was in its infancy and quickly made a name for himself. He was displeased with the government's rule and regulation over the internet and believed that it should be decentralized. InterNIC is the public information registry regarding internet domain registrations. Eugene decided to protest the monopoly of InterNIC by hijacking the website and redirecting the users to his AlterNIC website instead. He kept the attack up for 3 days before taking it down, and restarted again 4 days later. Anyone who could be looking for the InterNIC website to register a domain would have been knowingly misled. Eugene's stunt was the first high-profile DNS poisoning attack. The company affected took legal action against Eugene, and he was found to be in violation of the Federal Computer Fraud Statute 18, United States Code Section 1030. Eugene was arrested in Toronto on charges related to wire fraud and was extradited to the United States. Ultimately, Eugene pleaded guilty and was released on December 24, 1997 with a $100 fine and was sentenced to 2 years of probation. This event is still studied to this day in cybersecurity. Thanks to Reddit user Redacted, I was able to gain more information about Eugene and his website. The camera used in the photos was a DS Mitsubishi digital still camera DJ1000. It shoots in 0.25 megapixels and runs on 2 AAA batteries. The photos are stored in a non-RAW format and almost look as if they were freeze frames from an early camcorder. This camera is the only digital camera Mitsubishi ever produced, and it only has 2 buttons, an off-on switch and the shutter button. The poor quality gives these photos a nostalgic, dreamy, and grainy look that really makes a great liminal space photo. In many of the photos here, you can clearly see that Eugene was often surrounded by computers. You could see photos of his family and friends, and can even watch his children growing up throughout the years on the website. Something about viewing these photos gives me feelings of nostalgia for a time I never knew. In an email exchange, a relative stated, "Stop worshipping old media because they look neat. The people behind them are monsters." Also stating that the person behind the photos would allegedly force them to pose to present a perfect life online after drug-fueled benders, chronic lying, and record-setting cyber fraud. Knowing that the photographer behind these photos has these allegations makes it unnerving to look at these photos. But my favorite is this office. The empty cubicles, dim lighting, and lack of people really gives off that liminal feeling. The website has not been updated since 2020. The back rooms, level 37, the pool rooms. What if I told you that you could buy a piece of the back rooms right now, and it is in Ohio of all places? For $2.5 million, you can buy this 5-bed, 6-bath house currently listed on Zillow in Upper Arlington, Ohio. The house has many unique features, as the main bedroom is stocked with a full coffee bar, but this seemingly normal house has a secret hiding underneath it. Under the patio exists an underground Austrian-designed saltwater swimming pool. The cavernous pool is complete with walkable skylights above. The arches and round walls gives the pool an intergalactic quality. At night, the sterile white room emanates with a green-blue glow. This swimming pool absolutely fits the uncanny nature of liminal spaces. It truly looks more like the interior of a spaceship rather than a swimming pool. Allegedly, only 4 of these underground pools have ever been constructed, so consider this a unique opportunity to own something that feels like it exists outside of reality. Quite possibly, this house could be an entrance to the back rooms, so if you purchase the house, be sure to stock up on almond water. Just be careful that you don't no-clip underground while sleeping. A fluorescent lit room filled with towering inflatable slides and obstacle courses. The bright yellow of the walls and cool toned rubber solidifies the distant childhood memories of a time and place similar to this one. Certainly this location is designed to delight, but the static and cavernous empty space carries an odd and eerie weight. The images of this location feel frozen in time, existing for everyone and no one simultaneously. The bold coloring of the inflatables and bright yellow walls create a foil clashing with the industrial ceilings and fluorescent lighting. The source of this liminal image is likely not in your top 20 guesses. It is from a Dallas-based mom blog in 2012. The author visited Jump Mania in Plano, Texas, just outside of Dallas-Fort Worth in 2012. They state that admission was only $5, and searching for more information about the business, you can find other various photos of the establishment. I put the URL into the Wayback Machine and found the original website, complete with the same picture I found here. Liminal photos like this exist in completely forgotten corners of the internet, transforming the mundane niche blog website into a time capsule, almost as if you were browsing through someone else's captured memories. The location was permanently closed, and it is now known as Nerfies and specializes in glow-in-the-dark Nerf wars. This blog is left as one of the few remaining online scraps of existence of Jump Mania in Plano, Texas. I love liminal spaces like this. They seem to break all the rules of liminal spaces, being outside and not particularly existing as a transitional space. But despite all that, they still give off that same nostalgic and eerie feeling. This photo is from a flashlight review. The website, One Lumen, is dedicated to reviewing flashlights and promises 10 to 15 new reviews per month. The site is run by 6 individuals that are clearly knowledgeable and passionate about what they do. This photo is specifically taken of the capabilities of the Nightcore HC60 V2. I really enjoy all the beam shot photos on this site, displaying how bright the flashlights being reviewed can get. However, there's just something about the aesthetic of a playground at night. The internet loves moments like this, not because they were meant to be art or even observed as liminal spaces, but because they weren't. A simple product review of a flashlight is transformed into a liminal snapshot, a still frame from the most mundane of sources, simply meant to be digested and forgotten, but now can live on in the liminal space sphere of the internet. This website is all about exploration of abandoned buildings. Spread across multiple states and tons of locations, you can view all kinds of abandoned buildings across all of America. I firmly believe that abandoned buildings are not quite liminal spaces. Often with abandoned buildings, there are signs of decay, which allows your brain to understand why the space is barren. Compare this to liminal spaces. Oftentimes the space is still set up as if it were populated, just without the people present. The uneasy feeling of a liminal space is similar to seeing an alien. It is something that is hard to comprehend, but an abandoned building is much more like seeing a sick person. They may not look normal, but you can understand why they do not look healthy. However, this one is clearly different. Abandoned building photography is a whole niche, and you can explore plenty of cases on this website. However, in the case of this abandoned Sam's Club, the lights are on, the floors are clean, and this could easily be the backstage of a Spirit Halloween. This abandoned Sam's Club is located in Westland, Michigan. What was once filled with eager customers and bulk goods is now a hollow shell, as if the building itself has forgotten. The industrial lighting and vast emptiness speaks volumes, almost as if you can hear the hum buzz of the fluorescent lights through the photo. As mentioned in the intro, I posted all 5 photos on
r/Liminal Space,
and here are the results. In last place with only 3 upvotes is the aforementioned abandoned Sam's Club. Wait, why is it all empty suddenly? In 4th place with 7 upvotes is the flashlight review. Come on in, you've been outside for hours. In 3rd place with 15 upvotes is the Cash Pref office. It's been years since anyone has worked here. In 2nd place with 25 upvotes is the Austrian underground swimming pool. Go ahead and take a dip. And finally, in 1st place with 37 upvotes is the indoor inflatable park. No one has seen this place with the lights on in years. I've been there. That we know of anyway. Who the hell keeps those inflated then? Actually, never mind. Comment down below places online you've seen about liminal photography for a part 2. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share if you did. It really helps me out. And thank you for watching.